right, so next we're going to look at real performance with a MassMutual account. We just looked at Guardian, which we had to manually run some of the calculations. So this is a policy that was issued from MassMutual in 1980, right? And this was actually on a 50-year-old male, right? So we're going to get to see someone who started a little bit older. It is a 10-pay policy, which means he paid into it for 10 years, and that's it. After that, he paid nothing else in. Even if he wanted to, he wouldn't be able to. So what we want to look at here is he pays a contribution, we're going to see, of about $14,500 a year. We've got the policy starting in 1980, and it runs up until 2015. So we've got all the different values, the fluctuation, some years higher dividends than others, but here's what we're going to look at. We're just going to zoom in here to our total cash value. Here's our money column. And what's nice about this example is this displays, one, what was illustrated, meaning when we ever purchase a policy, we get a projection that shows here's what your values will grow to if the dividend rate stays at X forever, or we could lower it. So this assumed what the dividend rate was starting in 1980, and just going all the way through. What's really nice about it, then we've got what actually happened in terms of values. So here's what we want to look at. The actual performance, we're going to have what's called our internal rate of return. Meaning projections are one thing, but what do we actually earn? That's what we want to look at. We're going to zoom down here till the end. When the dividends were higher or lower in different years. This goes up to 2015, so a 35-year study really is what this is. And here's what we've got. On the projection, it assumed a 4.13% tax-free yield, money we can access all the way through. On the reality, what actually happened? 6.17%. Now, granted, this policy did live through a high interest rate time period in the 80s, then it kind of came back down to earth. This is why we always mark or state 4 to 6% is a great conservative mark. Okay, here's what I can expect the policy to actually yield over time, so I'm happy with it. Not 5 to 7 like we could peg it years ago. So here's a MassMutual account. We went through Guardian last. You'll see a lot of consistency with the big four. Hope this helps.